Hello folks and welcome back to Mindustry. Last time we took on Sector 38, which was an enemy base. We crushed it. It wasn't too big of a deal, but it was good to get back into an enemy base and kind of just try to go through here. We have a couple of high threat areas that have unveiled themselves next to us, which I don't know if I'm concerned about or we just kind of let it be there. Again, thank you for all the comments that I've had where I don't have to worry about like protecting like these areas here. It's just going to be, as long as there's not an enemy base, you don't have to worry about anything. What I am worried about is this. And I don't know if I should be or what's going on with it. I know Sector 24 is ridiculous and I hate it and I don't want to play it. This one is another eradication base that I've done a terrible job on. You can see I've been there. I know what's there. I did a terrible job. It's okay. We have this one, which is another eradication base, and this one, which is an eradication base. So they're all, they're just, there's so much going on there that I do not want to deal with at all. The only one that I haven't been to is 224. You can see that I've been there because I know the resources. This one I've been there, I know the resources. This one I've been there because I know the resources. What I'm thinking of doing here is going in and trying to fill in some of these other ones. And I have a better idea of what the extreme threat means. It means we're next to an enemy base. So that means one of these three is most likely going to be an enemy base. This one has a high threat. This one has a high threat, which means this one most likely right there is an enemy base. So I don't know which way I want to play this. If I just want to kind of go after stuff or try to gather up resources or just try to go in. I also very tempted. I've seen a couple of thumbnails. Now, I don't watch any Mindustry videos other than my own when I'm editing them, and my editing is subpar. But when I'm watching those things, and I upload stuff, obviously I get some YouTube recommendations, and those recommendations are almost always either roller coaster based videos or Mindustry based videos. And I've seen people who have captured every sector, and that's deeply intriguing to me. I know we have an entire other area, like there's an entire another world right there. I think that's, I don't know where the one that we're at right now is. I think that's it over there. Yeah, that has to be it, right? Yeah, see? They're apart from each other, but they're kind of similar. And I am deeply interested in just capturing all of this before going over to this other one that I have no idea how to pronounce. I'm a really bad reader. But I kind of want to just go in. This one in particular is interesting to me right now, Sector 40, because I've been there before and I lost. And I'm not a sore loser, as you've seen, because I lose lots of times in this game. But I kind of dislike that I lost that. So I think I'm going to attack this one for right now, and maybe we'll figure out what's going on down the road here. Can we max these out? No. Can we max this one out? No. Oh, that's right. We've tried this before. We can't do it because we don't have enough stuff to actually do anything with it. Can we do any of these? So we can do that one, oddly enough. Let me go back here. Why can I not launch into this sector? All right, we have nothing. So we don't have any resources to do that, but this one we do, oddly enough. Okay, so we're gonna launch out with the maximum, hopefully, that we can do there. We'll launch into there. It's coming from tar fields, and then maybe we'll go into Sector 40 next time and see what's up. Because I don't know what I want to do right now. I'm very cautious at this point. There's not a lot here, but we do have titanium at least, which is better than what we've had in the past. But I'm just so kind of gun shy of what to do and where to do it at. I'm hoping the enemies are coming from down there because we can bottle them up really easily. There's another area to bottle here. You know they're going to be coming from like over here where it's wide open and they can pick their path. But let's begin by going out and seeing where exactly they're coming from. I'm going to go over to this bottom left-hand corner area and just explore that. There's a lot of coal over here. That's a good thing, I think. All right, so, okay. So that's where they're at. Let's just double check and make sure they're not coming from two locations. They are not. Okay. So that doesn't present as much of a challenge as what I was originally possibly thinking. Because we have coal right there. I can bottle this area up, put some salvos in there, knock it out, and then use the resources that we have currently to go in and build some more. So that's what I think we're going to try to do here, and we're going to try to do it as quickly and cheaply as possible. All right, so we'll do that. We're going to send all of those up and over there. And then that is going to go into a multi-press area. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh. Boom and boom. I have a schematic for that. I should use... I just forget schematics exist all of the time. I apologize. I'm a bad player. If you've watched this, you know I'm not good at this game. But yeah, I should do something like that. And then we're going to route that stuff up and around. I'm going to throw it into a vault, I think, just because I can. And then we'll throw an unloader on there. And then we're going to throw that down into some Salvo City. So salvos are just going to be... It's a very exact term. I'm glad you've all heard it. But we're going to go through and do something stupid like that. We'll unload into there. We'll do that and to there and there. And I don't like that one. That's a problem because... All right, we're just going to get rid of that one for now. Because I don't want to solve actual problems. I just want to get the solutions. It's sometimes good to be solution oriented. But we're going to go in and hopefully be able to knock this part out real fast. And this is good that we're getting a little backlog. So it's not fast. It's not good. This is quick and dirty, and that's what I want. I just want to kind of start capturing some sectors and finishing out some areas, because I am deeply, deeply intrigued by the idea that we can go through and capture all of the sectors. It's a ridiculous goal. It's not remotely necessary, but I'm interested in doing it. I don't know why, but it piques my brain. I've talked about my brain tingling for certain things in this game, and that's one of the things that I tingle, or gets my brain tingling, is to do that. Now, the problem here is that if they come in with air, we're in a little bit of trouble here, because we need to get stuff over here to do the same thing essentially, but I don't want to go all the way, like, I want to do it a little closer to home here. So we have titanium really close, and we're going to take a look at our salvos and see what we have here. We've graphite. What can use titanium as a, I think there's, yeah, fuses can use that. All right, so we can just kind of pump some fuses and we should be good. So if I do something like this, and this is complete and total overkill, I know that, you know that, but it's okay. Sometimes being too much is enough. And that's kind of my mentality right now, is that we're going to go balls to the wall. We're going to do and be stupid, and it's okay. We can do that and not have anything terribly horrible happen to us. So we'll do all of the fun things there. And let's go ahead and at least move away from there and get at least the production of that set up, so we at least have some type of defense for when all of this gets rolling here. All right, we don't have any power or anything like that, and that's totally fine. Oh my, we have lots of stuff here. All right, but man, I'm really impressed by the amount of coal we have. We can just pump graphite out of this town for like days and days and days. We're gonna have to make a lot of power, but let's go ahead and just fast forward and see what they have coming our way. Oh, okay. So this one is completely unnecessary. Beautiful. If I go back here and take a look at another sector, let's go to Frozen Forest just for funsies, and then go back to our planetary map and take a look at our sector. We're going to survive everything. And that's kind of what I want to do, is survive that. But I'm just deeply intrigued by how much stuff, like not complicated resources, but there's so much stuff here that we can do things with. So let's see what we can do. I can get air blast drills for... Nope, not there. I can get air blast drills for days on some of this stuff. So like if I do something silly like this, where they're not going to be able to do anything because they're just not, based off of where we're at. But all of that coal can be used for lots of things. For instance, we're going to use this first one here, and that's going to provide us power. At least here shortly. We have to do some more work to get it to provide us power, but we will get it to provide us power. So let's see very quickly. Let's go into the power area here. I need to get some water guys, so I'm going to just have a little line of them there. And then we're going to get some steam generators. And we'll put a little line there. And then we'll put our little Boop, 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 boop. Those bad boys in place. Bump, bump, bump. And those are just going to cut through there. Beautiful. All right. That's all well and good. I'm fine with that. So let's go ahead and get those built. Let's get that taken care of. We can't do anything because we don't have power right now. There's no way to power up what we're hoping to do here. But that's okay. That's not really a concern because we will be able to. And we're going to be able to do it pretty quick, I think. So we'll just throw in... Well, let's get our power hooked up to all of this stuff. Then we'll go there, and then we'll go there, and we have that stuff set up. And then we're just gonna... Bloop. I'm very good at terrible sound effects. But we're gonna put some batteries out here, and we'll have some little battery land. And then once we're doing that stuff, we'll get some combustion generators put into place to power all of that stuff. And once this is going, it's game over. These guys are all going to stop. This is the only one that's going to continue. There we go. And once this gets rolling, it's game over. There we go. That's what we need. So we have now 2. And just go boop and boop. Yeah, there we go. Come on. So we got... Yeah, see, there it's intermittent, excuse me. But you can see that we have... as this is getting fired up, we're getting them started. They're producing more, and now it's just going to flow. It's game over. That's all flowing just beautifully, and then we can do stuff over here to do a whole lot more. And I think our goal right now is just to get stuff out and to the places that need to have them. My only problem right now is this is in a terrible spot. It needs to move down once or down over here, and then we have another one over here, so we can do more stuff. So we're going to kill this, and that's going to break a whole bunch of stuff, but it's okay because we'll regain it here very quickly. There we go. See, it's like it never even happened. And then I could just copy this if I wanted to and rotate that over, and we're going to fill that whole area up, and it's going to be an absolutely hot mess of stuff, but that's fine. That's what we need. I embrace the hot messness of life, if that's a word or phrase or way of looking at life. I'm gonna embrace things just being a terribly hot mess, and that's okay. I don't think I'm gonna do anybody to help me here as far as resources, or do I wanna put an air factory there? Might as well, right? We'll do that, sure. This doesn't really matter. We go with a mono. You're loading up your resources. You're going to make that. You're loading up your resources. You're going to make that. Beautiful. All right. So we have tons of coal that's available to us. We do need to do some things with that coal. And we have sand. So we have like some really basic good resources for us. I don't think I've seen this color before. Maybe... I mean, I most definitely have. I'm not good at remembering stuff like that. And, yeah, I just want to make sure that we get this area set and ready to roll with whatever it is that we may need. So we're going to plop that there, plop you over there. And then we're going to put that onto one of these things. Let's say right there. And then we have an area that launches out all that crap. Alright, so we got that. We're going to take this one over and over there. Just going to expand our power offerings. And then that's going to dump all into a vault. There we go. Okay. So we have power being produced. We're making good power. We're going to need more. Like, we don't have enough right now, but that's fine. We can easily make more. And we have a vault. With that vault, we're going to stick an unloader on one side, an unloader on the other side, and then we can just throw some of these bad boys like so. And then we're going to have to power all of them as well. And where they're going? Well, they're going to Salt Flats, wherever that is. No, it's not even that far away. So you can see they're loading up relatively fast. And the nice thing is we can bring another line of these in from the other side and it will be fine. So we can put another 3 of those here, have them feed around, and you see this number is actually going up, which is good. Our power is kind of brutal right now. It's not where we need it to be, so we're gonna just expand. You know, nothing big deal. And now that that's expanded, that should produce us more power that we can do more things with. This area here is essentially useless. We don't need it anymore, but I'm going to keep it just because I like it. And because it's good for a backup solution in case we need anything. But you can see there's just so much power available to us in this, just by the pure fact that there's coal everywhere. There's so much coal available to us. I need to take a look through here and see, like plastium, again, I have to look this up. It requires oil and titanium. We have titanium, we don't have oil. This thorium, we don't have that. And surge is lots of things, right? Yeah, it's copper, lead, titanium, and silicon. Okay, this one we could do. We could make a big surge smelter area. We have a lot of the key resources for that. Cryofluid, not worried about. Pyrite, not super worried about, but we could use it to help us produce graphite in ridiculous numbers. And we have the resources for that. The blast mixer, we can get that stuff. The melter we don't need. Separator we don't need. Disassembler we don't need. Spore press, that's right, that one makes oil. So we could pretty easily get oil out of the spore press, and that's interesting. Do we want to do that? So plastium requires oil and titanium. We have titanium in droves. We can make spores really easily. Right there in the cultivators, we get spore pods. And when we get spore pods, we can then take them to a spore press. The spore press requires just spore pods, and we get oil. Okay, well, let's do that. It's not the best plan in the world, but if you've watched me, you know I'm not full of good plans. I'm sorry. I deeply apologize. I do deeply, deeply love and respect your time, and I greatly appreciate all of the support I've been given. But I really do want to play and just see what kind of randomness I can come up with to kind of do the things I want to do in this game. Alright, so with that said, let's play stupid. Okay, so we're going to go over here to our pumps. We're going to get an impulse pump. That's going to provide us up to 118.8 liquids per second. So if I do that, let's stick that right there. Alright, and then over here we're going to get a cultivator. And cultivators require 18. So we can get 10 of these bad boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not the best setup. I know that. Leave me alone. But I'm going to try to dump those out there into a vault. And we'll do this. Going here, up, over. And then we'll just boop, 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 boop. There we go. All right, so that's all doing its thing. We don't have any water going to those ones, which is a little concerning. So what we can do to help that out is we can go back over here. We can get another pump. It doesn't really matter. Now let's just say this one's going to feed that area too. Oh, you need power. I was like, why is it not working? All right, we'll get it power. We're negative on the power front, but we're good on the water front. That is going up beautifully. All right, and then that's doing its thing. And then we can spore presses set up and all of that stuff. And then we can take this whole area and just... All right, I can't take it all. My bad. So let's take that whole area and smack that into there. Come out on the plus side of power again. And what I'm gonna have to do is use this guy here. We'll take that and just run it up to there to supplement our power grab on that side. And then if we need to, we can rotate this down and bring more power over here, because we have 2 of these bad boys running basically full bore. And we're roughly about 1,000 to 750 above where we need to be, which I think is fine. All right, so we need to unload out of here. Then we need to get the spore presses. So we're gonna find a spore press. How much are you gonna make? You require 1 spore pod every 3 seconds to make 18 oil. Okay. And I have to do the math here, which is going to be a problem for us. But if we take a look at the cultivator, it takes 1 every, let's go a half second to make math easier. So we have 10 of them currently. It'd be easier if we had 9. But let's say let's go with 9. So it's making 3 basically. There's 3 groups of these that are making stuff for us, if I'm doing my math right in my head. So I'm going to make 4 of these spore presses. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And those, if I did my math correct, which is questionable, are going to feed into these 2 containers. And then we'll do something like that. Oh, no. I'm so bad at this game. I apologize. All right, so we're going to do that. That needs to go away. Pop, 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 and pop. And then we just need a simple little unloader there. All right, and that's making oil. This is making oil. This number hopefully is staying steady. For the most part, it's going down slightly. Like you see, it's the 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. So yeah, it's maintaining right now. 3 is really the magic number. So 10 to basically 3, really is 3.5. And then these guys are going up and doing their thing. So now we need to start loading these bad boys up. So I'm gonna go in here. Oh no, we don't have any copper. All right, let me fix that real fast. All right, you guys, what are you guys all doing? Can I just tell you guys to go mine? Go mine. No, okay, yes, go mine copper, but not that copper. But it's fine. Once we get that, we'll run that back into the core. Should not be a big deal. One of the things we do actually need to be concerned about, though, is like longer term in the game. We want to make sure that this sector is ready to accommodate sectors next to it. So we have to make sure we produce enough and hold on to enough resources that we're not hurting our current production of anything, that we're able to send all of this stuff out without issue. All right, so I'm gonna do something silly like that. There we go. All right, and now we should have plenty of that stuff. We could do the same thing with our, not a laser drill, an air blast drill. Bam. Put that over here. This is probably an extra like load on our power system that we don't need to have, but I also feel kind of strongly that we do need to have it. So I'm going to put it in there, and I just want to load some of these areas up with just the basics, which is lead and copper. So you can see that we're not mining lead anymore because our copper has taken over, and those two should equalize here relatively soon. All right, let's go back over to this hot mess of a place because we have some work to do. Our main thing here is we need to mine out some of this. So I'll mine right there. And we will take a little pumpy pump, our existing pump, and put it over there because it shouldn't really matter. And then we have in our manufacturing area, we have our spore press. Now, our spore press Oh, no, not sport press. All right, our plastium compressor, right? Yeah, that's what I need. So it needs 15 oil per second, and we're going to get 2 titanium per second. That part's not a problem. So if these are... I need to make sure I'm doing my math properly. If they're outputting 18 per second, that means this bad boy, we have 4. We're going to be able to do a 4 for 4 conversion. So I'm going to do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll just do that. And something like that. I think that's going to work. And then what we can do is do that. Oh, no, that's not going to work. I need to have outputs for all this stuff. It doesn't work without outputs. Okay. So we'll do that. Then these are going to run up and out. And this is going to run up and out. And I think that should work. All right, we got that. Looks like we're having some issues with power. And I think that will all function. Oh my. Oh my. How much power does that use? Plastium compressor, what are you dealing with, life? 100, that shouldn't use that much power, but we are using just a crap ton of power. Okay, not a big deal. We can fix that, luckily. We are in a very fortunate position where we can solve all of those issues, but my goodness. All right, so let's put those there. You're gonna come down here, put a little pumpy action on there. Connect all that up because we're most definitely going to need that. All right, and then we can do steam generator city. We'll just have it ride down like that. Then we'll, do I want to do like a big pump? Like how much power does this require? It's not that much actually. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll run all of those down. We'll throw these in place. Like so. And then we will do the same thing here, going down. And bang all those into place. Thank God for batteries, because we'd be totally screwed without batteries right now. We have some friends coming to help us, hopefully to save us. Why do you not have any power? You should have... Oh. There we go. There we go. Come on, save us. Save us. Get online. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so they have gotten beyond our initial line of defense here, so we'll put in some of these bad boys. And for those of you that are good at this game, I deeply apologize. I know I'm not good at this game. It's an adventure. Let's go with that. Okay, so we have that there. We'll probably add on some other stuff to protect that infrastructure, because I don't know if they're coming from over on the left or on the right. Because if they're able to escape that and get there, I'm assuming they're coming from somewhere over here, which means we'll need to set up some type of defense for that, but that's a problem for future us. Current us needs to solve this problem, which we're going to go in and put a storage vault in over here. Which means we will do stuff like that. And we don't have a ton of resources, honestly, to work with right now. Oh god, what did I do that screwed this whole thing up? Where are we outputting to that's a problem? Oh! I'm an idiot. Okay, let me fix all that. My bad. Okay. So what I did was I brought those in right next to it. They need to be separated by 1. And then they can come down. And over. You can go over. You can go over. So let me do all of that. We'll get that, and that set up. Then we have those going there, that going there. There we go. No, why is it doing it again? What's going on? I don't know why it's doing it again. Alright, let's fix our outputs here. Make sure they're all going the right way. Okay. So, that's going to go here and over. Here and over. Alright, we need to get rid of that one there. And we'll put in a junction. Okay, so that's going to come up here. I paused it because I want to see what's going on with this. But more importantly, there they go. Okay. Okay, at least they hit that, but we need to toughen that area up a little bit. Okay. So we have all of that. If I throw in a router there, and let's get rid of that and throw a junction back in there. There we are. And that should be firing just fine. Why are you not firing just fine? How did you get in there? Alright, I'm going to need some serious help. I don't know why things like that are happening, but what I'm going to do here is get a sorter, put into that spot and put into that spot, that are going to say, hey, if you're or no, it needs to not be there. I'm so bad at this, I'm sorry. Let's go with a junction and a junction, and that needs to go over. Nope, that doesn't need to go. Okay, what I need to do here is get in a sorter. There's my sorter. All right. And that sorter, if I do this right, no, it's not going to be that. It's going to be for it's going to be for titanium. And I need help of why that's doing what it's doing. Why do I have stuff getting into my routing there? That should fix it, I think. Oh no, it's that part's working. Okay. This one's jammed up again too. Why is it jamming up? Don't understand. All right, it's happening again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of those, and we're gonna get rid of that and that, and we're just gonna have it come out. Nope, not that. We're just going to have it come out from farther away. And maybe that will solve our problem. Then we'll throw some routers in there. And hope and pray that I did this right. I still probably need to go back and fix some of this. And I think that's now functioning properly. Okay. My goodness, that was a hot mess of stuff. All right, but you can see that it's eating all of this. It's doing its thing. We got that. We got this. They're doing their thing. Okay. I'm happy with that. Power-wise, we're not happy. This is not a good situation for us right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this. We're going to copy that end. Nope, not that. We're going to copy this end of stuff. We'll smack it over here. Hey, crew, it'd be awesome if you guys would come help. Where are my friends at? Or do I not have enough resources to build more of these, which is more likely the case. What do we got? What are we out of? Oh, we're out of something. Okay. All right, so we're going to need to set up some silicon stuff here in a second. But before we do that, let's go over and just make sure. Yeah, we can do some salvos. And we're just going to put a little salvo farm there. Go over, throw that down, and over and down. We'll do the same thing here, over and down. And then we're just going to throw all of that into place like so. Power-wise, we're still losing power. I don't understand how we're going through that much power, but we are. Oh, we can't even build those now, right? Yeah, we're out of... Oh, we're even out of graphite. God help us. Okay. So, what all are we out of? We are out of silicon, which we can make pretty easily. And we are out of graphite, which we can also make really easily. So, we have some temporary problems, but they're not like insolvable problems. The lack of graphite is rather annoying, but we can fix it pretty quickly here. So we'll do that, go up to our graphite press. I'm just going to put 1 in for right now. We'll see if that's enough to sustain us. It doesn't need power, which is nice. And then we can hopefully just jump that over. And go over here. And what I should do here is put an overflow gate on that and just have that sort straight up if we have extra, just so that we don't run out of that basic resource like we've done with all of our other basic resources. All right, do we have a backup? No, because we have all terrible, terrible options here, but that's fine. We're getting there. Hey guys. It'd be awesome if you could move out of the way so I can see what the heck I'm doing. That would be awesome. Alright, so we got that. Let's go and see if we can upgrade some of these. Boop and boop. And boop and boop. We will get there. Oh my god. So this is why I'm not ready for more things, because I routinely do this to myself, where, I mean, I can import resources super easily, not a big deal. Don't want to do that though. I want to make some self-sustaining sectors, and I want to make sectors that we don't have to necessarily worry about for basic little things like this. So I'm going to kind of try to stay away from that, but we do need to make real resources that we can do stuff with. So... where are we going? We have sand up here. We can throw stuff onto that, no problem. So we got silicon smelter. Let's see if we can just throw it onto there. We'll output like so. Let's grab some sand. I'm going to try to make this quick and dirty. Alright, so I'm going to dump that down here. And go like that. And then we'll grab more from somewhere else. I don't know where, but we'll get it. Oh, this one's backing up finally. That's, thank God. So we do that. And that. And then put that back onto there. There we go. Oh my God. Just do a junction. This is so annoying. I hate when stuff like this happens. Alright, so we'll do inverted sorter, I guess. We'll do it as coal. Alright, that should work. So they... What is going on? Why is this not working? Alright, we're gonna get rid of that. I don't need that. We don't want it. I'm just annoyed right now. I just want to win. And I know I will win, but I want to also, like, provide ourselves a future of what we're going to do in this game. Alright, so we're going to do that and that. There we go. Okay. So that's doing its thing. Yay us. Let's go see what I have available to me. What do we have as far as this goes? 49. Okay, so I can build 5 of these bad boys, basically. And I said 5 for a reason. I know I can't afford to build more, but I will because we will get there. Alright, we'll do something like that. Alright. This is not going to be pretty. And we're making power right now because I think we're not being able to do some of the things that I want to do. But that's okay. We're doing fine. What is going on? Did we lose? Oh, we lost stuff. Holy crap. When did that happen? They've been visiting us. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we can, well, we actually can't right now. We will be able to do things here. We'll throw a fuse or two back there and have it go to town. But we can't do much right now because we don't have the resources for it. And that's okay. We will get there. But all of our current resources are being spent doing other things. God help us. Oh, goodness. All right, so we're going to throw on a few more of these. We'll have those go bam and bam. We'll get all of this in place like so. This is going to have to be expanded massively to be successful. All right, so that will be a junction. Let's see. So 1, 2, junction, sure, whatever. And then that will be boom and boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, and then we can just plop those down. Ooh, that's why our power went down so much, because they actually got farther up than what they should have. Interesting. I don't know where that happened from or why. It's concerning. Let's play that game. I'm not happy about it, but there's not a lot I can do about it right now. We just are spinning our wheels. We don't need to build this. How about that? Well, we don't need to build that one right now. We do desperately need to rebuild all of these, though. So let's go down here and get rid of all that. And I don't think we need those either. I think this area has stopped that from happening, but I think they were able to get up through without issue. And oh my god. Oh my god. Look at what they've done to us. This is what happens when you fall asleep at the wheel. So I've done a terrible job. I apologize deeply. I have not done a good job of making sure that we are okay here. I just got lost in the idea of making cool stuff. Man, I'm kind of bummed out right now that we just don't have the ability to make cool stuff. Luckily, I mean, like, we have tons of stuff in backup, but these guys are a pain in the butt, man. Alright, they're doing their thing. Power-wise, we're doing just fine. I have lots of guys that were just working on getting stuff repaired. or back up to speed. But my goodness, I suck. Like, this is so bad. I apologize deeply. This is not how I want to play. This is not how I want to do things. But it's just the state of things right now. All right, so we need to get more coal. So we're going to split some of this coal off so we can make graphite, because that's our big backup right now, is we don't have enough graphite to do the things we need to do. So we're going to spin some of that off. And we'll go there, help us make some graphite. And we'll actually even add on another graphite press, just cause. But my goodness. There we go. And doesn't look like we're hurting at all for coal. I mean, we will be eventually, but right now we just need to get stuff. Particularly graphite. For whatever reason, we're really graphite poor right now, which is fine. But... oh my gosh, I'm just so annoyed at myself right now that I allowed us to get to the state where we are where we are. I'm not happy about it. Oh crap. And I died. Awesome. Oh no. This is where we... Oh no, that's them. Okay. It's our friends. We need... I'm off my game. Oh, Jesus. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, we'll wait for the fire to go out. No. We gotta stop the fire. Stop the fire. We can rebuild. Everything can be rebuilt. That's not the problem. The problem is I took away walls when the bad guys are on their way in. Alright. Build that wall. That wall right there. Come on. Is there a way for me to choose what thing I'm working on? Because like the only thing I want to work on right now is that particular wall. Let's just cancel those and build that. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of that guy as it's way down on health. We'll rebuild that one hopefully. Alright, we're gonna employ some help here. Salt Flats. Hello, friends. I would like some assistance. Please. We're gonna go in, and we're gonna survive this. But we're not gonna be happy about it. Oh my god. So we'll hopefully get some more stuff in here and be A-okay. But we shall see. Alright, as far as graphite goes, we need more. And do I have enough for a water pump? I don't. But I can do an air blast drill. They're significantly more effective than what pneumatic drill is. So we're going to get rid of these ones because we don't need them. Put that bad boy in its place. And that one too, if we can afford it. Which I think we can. Especially when we give it power. Nope, not that. And that should at least help us out in the graphite front. Power-wise, we're slowly regaining. All of this stuff is ever so slowly coming back. It's not the best. It's not what I want. How about all of you guys just go mine stuff? And And how about your repair stuff? Alright, and while they're repairing stuff, we'll go down here because we just definitely got an influx of items that hopefully we can do things with. Alright, and down here, let's throw a MEM projector down here. We're going to get power down to this area, but that's not a huge problem, I don't think. No, we're actually not that far away from having like real power sources to things. Alright, now we can use up our power to help this area out. Thank God. My goodness. I deeply apologize. I did such a terrible, terrible job. Alright, I think we repaired everything, so they can go to rebuild things, I think. Oh, we rebuilt all of the things. Okay. Look at us. Look at all the power we have magically out of nowhere. Okay. We need to do this one here. So we're going to go in. I'm going to change salt flats. Oh, that's so cool. You can see exactly what's... So it's exporting 3.8 a minute, or 3.8K a minute. So lead is what's weak, or out of our main resources, lead is way down. Okay. That's still super fun. You can see that. Let's go there. Let's go in here. Can I choose just not to import things to places, or can... I don't know where to import stuff to. Let's just throw it to a depot. Alright, then we'll go back to our sector that we're currently at. And we need to make sure that we get this stuff exported quickly and efficiently. And you're going to salt flats. We're definitely not making enough to do that, but that's okay. That's not really my goal here. My goal is just to get all of this out. That area is being repaired, which is what we want. What I could put in is a little force projector. Just slap it right there. And move that line over, which I think I'm going to do. Alright, so we'll get our force projector right there. We will put on the router. Slide it over and down. And I think that should cover up, at least it covered up a lot of that area too. Okay. It's ugly. It's real ugly. I don't know what I was doing, but I'm glad that we at least have some of this stuff racking back up and doing its thing. Now, with these areas where I'm doing this kind of stuff, for those of you who have played the game, and I really, really need your suggestions here, where I kind of have like these dedicated export areas, should I do that? Or should I have them just importing everything into the core and then this core just dumping out everything with reckless, total abandon? I don't know which way is best, and I would really love to know the best approach for solving that particular problem. But we'll get this bad boy there, slap you into that. Slap that all in there, and then we'll just bring down power very quickly. Smack. There we go. And that should pump out tons of stuff way faster and easier than what we can use in anywhere else. So what I'm tempted to do is just throw an unloader on, like an unloader or two here. Probably 2 or 3, honestly. So if I did something 1, 2, and 3, and then I brought them onto a Plastium conveyor. No, I can't do a Plastium conveyor. I almost made a big boo-boo. But I can't do that. What I can do is... Let's do that. I can do something like this. There we go. I captured our sector, but I'm not happy still, so we're going to go for just a slight bit longer. Alright, well, if we do something like that, then I can throw them onto, not a launch pad, a vault here, and we'll do a vault there. And then I can do my unloaders. One there, one there. One there, one there. Bam, bam. This one's gonna have to come down farther, my bad. And these are poorly placed as well. I apologize. Leave me alone. I did all of the things wrong. I know. So that's going to go in there like so. That and that. That and that. And they're going to salt flats. Beautiful. Okay. So my real question is this a good or reasonable way of getting rid of all of the things? Should I be doing something like this where we're just draining all of the things we can out of there and getting them set and ready to export? And then what I can also do is kind of set these up to actually work the way that I need them to. So we'll do that. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then I'll copy this bad boy. So that will also take place for this one. And then we're way down on power because we know that we're losing power, but that's okay because we can fix it all with something like this. So let's do that. We'll throw that there. And then we'll, oh, I was off by one. That bothers me, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Everything's okay. So we have all of the power. Power up there is good. We're sending all of the things out. In this area, we're basically just going to drain all of this out of there, which I think is okay. Let's get rid of all of that. Let's put in a real... Oh, we don't have titanium. Damn it. Okay. Okay. We'll go back and place all that stuff back in. My bad. And we're just going to put them on slow belts because we don't have all the things we need to get them out of there. But that's fine. We got what we need, I think, out of all of this. All right. So we set up another sector that is exporting things as quickly as it can. And if we take a look at our planet map, we're in a nice safe spot. Nothing big deal. We have low risk here, low risk there. We have low risk there. But really our goal here is just that we have some holes that we're filling in and that we are totally owning while also producing resources. Particularly in this one, what I'm most interested in is this. That we have stuff here that's going out. And look at this. It's still full. Oh, these guys don't have power. That's... Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So we'll drain those really quickly. Once they have power, they'll send them out. And then this thing's going to just be donezo. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. We're doing the job that we need to do. All right, folks. So thank you for joining me for another episode here of Mindustry. I apologize so deeply for being an idiot. But I really do enjoy just going through, and thank you all so much for the comments and for the suggestions and for all the things that I'm doing wrong. I really do love hearing it, and I want to get better, and I appreciate your support. So until next time, I'll see you next Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.